Good morning, everyone. It's me again, your friend Danachin L. Doctor. So for today's video, I will share inspiring knowledge with all of you that may lead to better changes in your journey in life. So, did you ever experience traveling abroad alone? What does it feels like? It's sad, right? But I know there is a reason why you need to go abroad. Likewise with our national hero, Jose Protasio Rizal, he needs to go abroad to study medicine at the Universidad Central de Madrid in Spain. Not to travel, but to study and write his novels. But his life is not easy because his family and first love Leonor Rivera are not with him and he has financial difficulties to sustain his tuition fee and expenses in Spain. Rizal was determined to come back to the Philippines for the following reasons. 1. To operate on his mother's eyes. 2. To serve his people who had long been oppressed by Spanish tyrants. Number 3. To find out for himself how Noli Me Tangere and his novels affecting Filipinos and Spaniards. 4. To inquire why Leonor Rivera remained silent. But because of the publication of Noli Me Tangere, Rizal was warned by Pasiano Mercado, Silvestre Obaldo, and Jose Maria Cecilio and other friends not to return home. In Rome on July 29, 1887, Rizal wrote to his father announcing his homecoming on the 15th of July, and I shall embark for our country, so that from the 50th to 30th of August we shall see each other. Rizal's voyage from Saigon to Manila was pleasant. He went to shore with a happy heart, for he once again trod his beloved native soil. On August 8, 1887, Rizal returned to Calamba. His family welcomed him affectionately with plentiful tears of joy. And Rizal said that he does not know how to look back at where he came from, will never get to his destination. This is a timely reminder for everyone to remember both their roots and the people who helped them to get where they are. And that's all for today. I hope you've learned something from me and that knowledge will help you be good Filipino citizens and be proud of our own motherland. Loving our family and fellow men will be our choice, not only for our betterment but also for the beautiful and peaceful society around us. Thank you.
Hi, it's me, Rina Paras from B.Ed 3A, and I want to go to the library, and let's come with me. Hi, I'm back, and let's talk about Nolimitang here in Spain. Did you know that the half of the Nolimitang here was written in Madrid in the years 1884 to 1885? That's right. The first half of Nolimitang here was written in Madrid in the years 1884 to 1885, while Dr. Jose P. Rizal was studying in medicine. And now, let's introduce the defenders of Noli Me Tangere one by one. So, what they need to defend Noli Me Tangere? For the reason, the novel was attacked in the season hall of the Spanish court. So, that's why they need to or that's why may nabuong mga defenders ng Nolimitang Here. So, let's introduce them. The first one is Marcelo H. Del Pilar. The next one is Graciano Lopez Giana. Next is Antonio Maria Regidor. Silang tatlo ay ang mga propagandists. And now, let's proceed sa ibang defenders ng Nolimitang Here. And that's all for today, and I hope na may natutunan kayo at nag-enjoy kayo. Thank you for watching.
Hey there vloggers, welcome back to our historical journey series. Today, we have something truly fascinating to talk about. We are diving into the stormy events surrounding the first homecoming of Dr. Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines, and his controversial novel, The Nolimitang Here. So buckle up because we are about to embark on an exciting ride through history. Hi everyone, I'm your host, and today we have a truly intriguing topic to discuss. We're going back to the late 19th century when Dr. Rizal returned to the Philippines after spending several years abroad. It was a monumental moment for the nation, but it wasn't without its fair share of controversy. Now, for those who may not be familiar, Dr. Rizal was a multi-talented Filipino nationalist, writer and polymath. He was deeply passionate about the plight of his fellow Filipino under the Spanish colonial rule. And it was during his time in Europe that he wrote his famous novel, Nolimitang Here, or Touch Me Not. Nolimitang Here, published in 1887, was a scathing critique of the Spanish colonial government and the abuses suffered by the Filipino people. Rizal's novel exposed the corruption, social injustices, and religious hypocrisy of the era. So it struck a chord with the Filipino who yearned for freedom and equality. However, upon Rizal's return to the Philippines in 1892, the storm truly began. The Spanish authorities were well aware of the impact of Nolimitang Here and viewed it as a direct challenge to their rule. So they feared that Rizal's idea would fuel the flames of rebellion and inspire resistance among the Filipino population. The Spanish government took immediate action, banning the novel and labeling Rizal as a dangerous subversive. So they closely monitored his activities and even arrested him under the false charges. But Rizal's influence couldn't be contained. And then came Rizal's much anticipated homecoming. So the year was 1892 and the Philippines was buzzing with anticipation. Filipinos saw Rizal's return as a beacon of hope, a chance for change, but the Spanish authorities were not about to let him freely roam the street. Rizal's homecoming was met with strict surveillance and restrictions. The Spanish government was determined to control his movement and prevent him from further galvanizing the Filipino people. So they knew that Rizal's charisma and intellect posed a significant threat to their grip on a power. So despite the ban of copies of Nolimitang Here circulated clandestinely throughout the country, people flocked to secret meetings called Circulus de Propaganda, where they discussed the ideas presented in the novel and debated the need for the change. Rizal became a symbol of hope and resistance. Despite the constant watch, Rizal managed to gather his friends and supporters in secret meetings. So they discussed the future of the Philippines and strategized the ways to bring about change peacefully. It was during this time that the seeds of the Philippine Revolution were sown. Unfortunately, as history shows, peaceful change will not come to fruition. So Rizal calls for reform were met with deaf ears. So and the Philippines eventually plunged into armed conflict against the Spanish rule. So Rizal was exiled and later executed in 1896. So but his idea lived on the fuel the revolution that would eventually lead to the Philippines independence. So here we are today. I'm standing in front of Jose Rizal Monument, a reminder of his sacrifices and the storm that surrounded his return. And the publication of Noli Me Tangere, it serves as a testament to the power of ideas and the resilience of the Filipino people. That wraps up our vlogs on the stormy events surrounding the first homecoming of Dr. Rizal and the impact of his novel, The Noli Me Tangere. So join us next time as we continue our exploration of fascinating history moments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our history journey. Thanks for watching, and reminder, history is not just a thing of the past. It shapes our present and future. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.